morning. Good morning. Good morning. So I've been reading from the daily reflections lately, and kind of started off on an adventure with this to see, day at a time, if we can. Yeah, my plan is to go for quite a while. So day at a time, daily reflections, and today, it's August the 8th, and so the 8th month, the 8th day, and we're talking about the 8th step in the daily reflections today. So the reading, it just is very short. It says, made a list of all persons we had harmed, which is, right out of the 8th step. And the second part of that is became willing to make amends to them. So the 8th step is the willingness step. And the writing that came after the reading, the comment that the book makes. I don't know if you can see this. There's the reading, and there's the comment right here. So the comment. You should get one of these books, by the way, if you're going to follow. It's a great daily book to kind of lift us up and bring us back to what's happening in our step life. We were undisciplined addicts and alcoholics, and having a discipline of a daily ritual, and this is one of my rituals, is to read from the daily reflections, is a good ritual. It brings me back to the present, to love, because this book is very much full of love. Okay, so the comment is, when I approached the 8th step, I wondered how I could list all the things I have done to other people, since there were so many people, and some of them weren't even alive anymore. Some of the hurts I inflicted weren't bad, but they really bothered me. The main thing to see in this step was to become willing, and I underline willing, to do whatever I had to do to make these amends to the best of my ability at that particular time. To become willing to make amends to the best of my ability at that particular time. Where there's a will, there's a way. So if I want to feel better, I need to unload the guilt feelings I have. A peaceful mind has no room for feelings of guilt. With the help of my higher power, I am honest with myself. I can cleanse my mind of these feelings. So willingness is the key. Over the years, I've heard so many stories, and have some of my own, where people I thought I would never see again were on my list, and they appeared, they in a restaurant or somewhere where I'd never expected to see them. They appeared, and I was ready to make an amends, and I've made some amends on the fly, where somebody just appeared, and I went and cleaned up, and sometimes I've had people say they didn't even remember what I had thought was this terrible thing, but I remembered, and so I got to clean up the wreckage of my past. And so we started into this step, and in September, obviously, we talk more about the 9th step. But in August, there'll be several writings in here about the 8th step. Willingness is the key. So that's it. Glad to share that with you. A couple of quick things about what's going on with me. I'm doing a meditation group in September. If any of you want to be part of that, it's going to be a weekend. We're just booking the space and putting it all together. So yeah, weekend meditation group will be kind of a steps 10, 11, and 12 will be on the plate. Maybe primarily step 11. It's a thing that we miss. A lot of people come into the 12-step world and they never really get there to step 11, which is sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him. So we're going to focus on that mostly, but some of 10 and some of 12 as well. So that's in September, the weekend of the 15th, and then we're doing in October a Dads in Recovery weekend. So if you know any men who are fathers in recovery and would like to have better relationships with their kids or be more aware as a dad. That's what that's about. So that's it. Love you guys. Stay in touch. If you see this on YouTube, which I do put it on YouTube, I love it if you subscribe, and we'll build the YouTube channel. And been kind of doing videos for off and on for 10 years, and hopefully it's been of some help. People have come back to me years later and said, you know, gosh, I watched one of your videos like 4 years ago, and they got something from it, or it lifted them up. So that's the job, you know. Hopefully that's what's happening. Okay, love you so much. Cheers.